Then, last but not least, I want to go into a bit of a discussion piece from my own side, since it came up during the Linus Tech Tips one show yesterday in regards to issues they had with or they're having with their float plane streaming platform and the accompanying iPhone app for that. And being a mobile developer for the past basically 4 years myself, it's actually interesting to hear their take on that. And it's interesting to see what Apple is doing for platforms like this. I'm not a Floatplane subscriber, so I cannot validate anything that is said in that in that video. For everyone who wants to watch that portion of the yesterday's van show, the link with the appropriate timestamp is in the show notes. And basically, they had to remove core functionality from the app, like comments on for videos, from their application, and so that Apple passes it through review. And now they had an issue that Apple was not able to log into their application, and the Apple team sent them back a screenshot with another app showing. And I had similar experiences with Apple review process in the past, where we had an app update released, and we have basically included credentials for them to access the features of the app that are requiring a registration, which for our app was not mandatory. For Floatplane, it's basically mandatory, and they were not able to log in, despite us having tested the login the day before. When I got the app back the next day, testing the feedback, it worked again for me. It worked for everyone else. But at the time, we were not getting a screenshot. So that got me asking, did they test our app at that point, if they're showing screenshots of different apps here? And as I also posted under that van show video as a comment, I am asking myself, basically Apple is requiring you to specify on which devices your app is supposed to run on. And basically all the time when you get feedback from the App Store review team, they're referencing that they tested it on an iPad, and our app at the time was basically iPhone, iPod only. So why are you testing an app on an iPad when you're when the developer has validated himself the app only on an iPhone or an iPod? Which for me makes no sense at all. But that's Apple's process, and as I have discussed it previously in other episodes, I am someone who is for a strict review process for apps on, especially on smartphones, since these are devices that you're carrying with you all day and all night. They hold so many personal information of us nowadays, and I think strict guidelines and reviews of the apps are a good thing. But sometimes Apple is just weird and intransparent and also inconclusive with their own approaches. So they force you to be very strict on device targeting and so on and so forth. And then they're basically testing everything on the same device. Where I'm asking myself, how can they then properly validate? And that's just strange to me. And I think Apple has to do a better job to make the review process more transparent for developers, and to stick more to their own guidelines, basically, so that everyone is and can be on the same page. The same applies, of course, also to other companies who are doing app reviews and so on. For example, also why does Floatplane, which is basically a paid YouTube, to make a bad analogy, because you have to subscribe to a creator to basically consume the content there. Why are they not allowed to have comments on their app when YouTube is allowed to have that? When, of course, you have free content on YouTube, but where you don't have to be registered and so on. But you have YouTube Premium, which more or less is the same. So why have a bad user experience on your platform for a platform like this? So yeah, it's, these policies are really a bit weird sometimes, and I think that there needs to be more transparency and fairness in the guidelines. So that's just my 5 cents on that whole topic.